Hi everyone. This is Jennifer Hiles. If you don't know who I am or you haven't watched any of my videos yet, I am from South Dakota and I am here in New York City having surgeries. I had an arteriovenous malformation in my face and they're doing quite a few surgeries to remove it. You can go check out my other videos if you'd like to see the progress through videos, or you can go to my page at www.gofundme.com/JenniferHiles. You could also follow me on Facebook if you'd like. I post more frequent updates there. Facebook.com/Jennifer.m.Hiles. And I'll post the links to like my Instagram and Snapchat below because some people like to follow along there instead. People were asking me when I was gonna make another video, so I guess I have surgery tomorrow morning and I can't sleep again. I can never sleep before surgery. So I figured I would just get you guys updated really quick. Probably not really quick, it take forever. Yeah, my surgery is tomorrow, Friday, July 29th. I guess tomorrow what they're planning on doing is they're cutting like from here down and then from here down, and they're removing this entire chunk of skin, like even the stuff behind it, I believe, and then just kind of sewing it together to make my lip a lot shorter because it's gotten really big in recent surgeries, and I guess it's always been kind of bigger but not this big. I don't really know why that is. It's probably just the AVM thing, but they want to make it a normal size, so they're going to be doing that. And they will laser, I think a laser kind of surgery to remove this scar. I don't know if they'll do these ones or not. They're going to be removing the AVM in my nose. And then I don't know if you could really see it, but there's some AVM over here left. And this section under my eye is the AVM. I do believe he's going to be removing all that. One of his plans this time was to, like, if you could see all this, just really, really thick, hard scar tissue. He wanted to remove all of this and then, like, pull my skin up so this was just all gone. But when he saw me last time, he said that it wasn't ready yet. And I talked to my plastic surgeon and he thinks maybe it's because my skin's not really stretched or loosened out enough to do that, which I would completely agree with that. It's kind of hard though because this scar is like, it's really thick and pulling. Like if you kind of see it, it gets tight when I move my neck, so I don't really move my face a whole lot on that side, I guess. And it just hurts, so I guess that'll probably take some time, so I'm sure I'll have to come back to New York to do that. I'll have to come back to New York to do quite a few things. I was looking forward to it going away, but you gotta work with time. I guess I'm really nervous. I think I'm most nervous just about anesthesia. I don't like it at all. It's scary for me. And on top of that, I guess I can really tell like the effects that it has on my body. Well, first of all, it's just scary not knowing, like, every time you go in surgery, it's just scary not knowing if you're going to wake up from it. Obviously, that's your first concern. But other than that, I could just tell how foggy it makes my brain, and maybe it's because I had a really long surgery before. This one's only going to be, we're supposed to be like an hour and a half long, so maybe it won't make that big of a difference on my body this time. But just like even my stomach and just the way my body works, I tell a huge difference. My surgery tomorrow starts at 9:40. Oh no, I have to be to the hospital at 9:45 a.m. Eastern time. And surgery starts at 11:45. So if you're back at home, my surgery would start at 10:45 for you South Dakota people. I think I'll be going home the same day. So right after the recovery room again, they'll send me home. I guess I'm kind of nervous about that too, just because last time I don't feel like they gave me very much stuff for pain at all. And it was painful as hell, so I hope that they do that this time. I think last time, I don't really remember the last video too well, but I'm pretty sure I had the staph infection in my nose. And they were giving me really heavy antibiotics for that, and it just wasn't helping. It just seemed to be getting worse. And so they took me off of them, and it was messing with my stomach horribly. They took me off of them, and like I said before, I did the raw garlic on it, and at nighttime I would put like coconut oil on it, and it like, just like that, it healed. It was amazing. So that did go away, thankfully. Plus Dustin has been, well, just from the antibiotics and messing with my stomach so much, like, my stomach still is not the same. Dustin has been making kombucha, and he's been making me like really strong special batches, so maybe that is helping my tummy out too. After this one, if everything goes well, I'll only have one more surgery while I'm here. I'm still gonna have to keep coming back for surgeries, but August 12th is the last date I heard, but she didn't call back to confirm it. I still need to have embolization on my gums. I can't even show my teeth anymore. My lips so fat. Obviously, my gums in here. I just need to keep doing embolization until the whole AVM is like killed off, or I don't know how to say it, until it's gone hopefully and doesn't come back, if that's possible, which I think it is. And then that way they can pull all my teeth out someday. And I know I said before I was really excited about dentures. And like Dustin's mom came down and she has to re-glue and like her teeth all the time, and that would suck. So I realized, and she tells me about like her friends who have dentures, and it just sounds like such a pain in the butt. I don't know if everybody has that many problems with them or not. But I'm hoping to like ask them if I could have like the implants on the side, maybe at the top of my teeth, and then just like a partial in the front. That way it just sounds easier, I guess. This apartment, I was planning on paying like a whole another month's rent for it, so I could be here while I heal and have my doctors around, because it's kind of scary being back in South Dakota and not having them here if I have a question or I feel like I need to be seen. But after further thinking about it, you know, Kaya and Marlena need to start school September 6th. And like Marlena, this will be her 3rd year in school, but it's Kaya's 1st year. And she'll be in kindergarten. She's never went to preschool or anything like that before, so I'm really kind of hoping that we could leave here by the 31st if everything goes well of August and make it home on time and get ready for school in like this short amount of time and get her there by September 6th, because I don't want her to be like wandering around not knowing where everything is when all the other kindergartners already have it figured out. I want her to be just as lost as them on their first day, if that makes sense. So we're really aiming to be home by then, which is kind of cool too, because for another month's rent she was going to charge $3,340, and if I just pay a half month rent, she said she would do it for $1,650, so that'll save a nice little chunk of change for future surgeries and travel funds. Anyways, like besides that, I'm just really thankful for all the people, like everybody, thank you, family, my friends, for the support. Like, it means so much. And thank you. And for the people that have came down like that, means, like, I know obviously all you can't, or you would. Like, I know you guys would. So don't feel bad if you haven't came to see me. You know, it takes time and money and all that stuff. And if you can't, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I am thankful for the people that were able to come down. My dad, my cousin Jeff, my sister Jessica, my friend Jarvis, my sister Courtney, and Dustin's mom Deanna. We just had such a good time, and it was nice to see like people and be able to show them around and just spend time and laugh with them and see a familiar face. So I really appreciate that, because it really is hard to be away from everybody all the time. Like, I don't know, New York's fun and I love New York. I really do love New York a lot. But it's hard just to be away from everybody. It's not even like the town I miss or anything. It's just like the people, and the distance makes it really hard. Like, even if I didn't see a person every single day, it's just comforting knowing that they're right there if something happened, or if we wanted to go across town and see them, or if they were only like an hour or two away. It's just weird being so far away. But thank you guys for coming up, and I hope you had fun while you were here, and I definitely appreciate you guys being here, and I had fun with you too. One thing me and my sister Courtney got to do when she was up here was go to the Broadway Comedy Club, and they're the ones that called me, and they heard about the blah 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 stuff that happened at LOL Comedy Club, and they gave me like free unlimited tickets to come to their show, and they're very kind to us. Obviously no problems there, and we just got to go out and have a good time and laugh, and it was a lot of fun. So, and you know, they didn't have to do that. They didn't have anything to do with anything else. So I just thank you guys for that. I would totally suggest them. It's a good little club. KSFY did a story on me. Oh, we filmed it last time I made a video, but it was just on not too long ago. They kind of surprised me. Like, she pulled up all my YouTube videos, and I don't know, it was just so weird for me to watch, because I don't really go back and watch my YouTube videos ever. I just post them and they're there. So like the beginning one, she had me on television putting the laser light in my tissue expanders. And I felt so funny. It was just funny. It made me laugh. I'm like, okay. But then, like, I don't know, it showed like the progress through videos, and I don't know, like once it's happened, it's just kind of like a memory, but it's not ever really fresh in your head anymore. Like, just, it's normally like the present is fresh in your head. So it was really crazy just to go and see like the different videos that they played on there, and just remembering like how I felt at that time, and to see that I got through it. And each time I made a video, it was so scary, or like I didn't know what was about to happen, or I did, but it's still scary. And it's just nice to see that, and that I made it through each one of those, and just gave me a good feeling. So thank you, Andrea. You did a great job at the video, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. Another group of people, I hope I say it right, David Passmore and Victor Gage. These guys are just like completely amazing. I don't even know like why they're so good to me, or so nice and kind to me. I feel like they're both just really humble, nice people, and I don't know, they just are very godlike, very beautiful, with big huge hearts. And I guess like Victor Gage is like an actor and a model. He's been in like a bunch of movies and stuff that I'm familiar with. And then David is his, what are you, David? He helps him do stuff, but I can't remember the word because my mind is foggy. But he's just as rad as Victor. They're both like super cool. But I saw on a video the other day that they were praying for me and singing like native songs, and it was just so beautiful. And I was on the train, so it kept cutting out, but the parts I heard were just like, I don't know, it just made me cry in the train because it was so beautiful. And I just feel so lucky that people out there put their time into like helping me out in that way, or singing, like anything like that. Like, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciated that, and that was like one of the sweetest things ever. Thank you guys. And there were even Victor was signing autographs for people who donated to my fund by that following Sunday. Like, he didn't have to do that, but you did, and I'm so thankful. And thank you so much, Victor. Very awesome. Means a whole lot. And you know, there's other people like selling bracelets, and there was people doing like a all-you-can-eat breakfast fundraiser. It's just crazy, like still, even over a year after I posted my GoFundMe page, that you guys are still helping me and supporting me, like not only with just money, but like prayers and your kind words, and I really appreciate that a whole lot. And just mail, like anything, little messages in my inbox. Thank you. And my real friends, like my actual real friends, thank you guys a lot. There's not that many of you, but I love you all super much. Thank you guys. Like, I know you guys don't have to take the time from your day to wish me well or say a prayer or anything, but thank you for doing that, and it really does mean a lot to me. And thank my kids and God and Dustin and everybody. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, a lot. And thank the doctors a lot. I'm so lucky. Thank you, God. I have like the best doctors ever. Like Dr. Wayner. I can't even think of any other AVM doctor in the whole world that I would rather want to go see than Dr. Wayner. Like I said before, he's like humble, confident. Like he always just seems to know like what to do, and it's not a big deal for him. He's just like, oh yeah, like we'll do that. Like, I don't know, every time I'm scared, if I talk to him, it just kind of makes me feel better. It just feels like he has everything under control, even if you don't fully know what he's about to do. I know that he knows, and he'll just kind of tell you not to worry and stuff. So thank you for that, Dr. Wader. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I have Dr. Kosh. He's my plastic surgeon. And I love him a whole lot too. I don't think I've ever had a doctor like him before in my entire life. I actually thought the other day when I went to go see him was going to be the last time I saw him for like a really long time, and it made me sad. But then he said I get to come back between August 21st and 23rd before I leave to see him again. So I was like, yes, like, it's weird. I don't know why. I just don't want to not see him again for a long time. Like, he makes me feel so comfortable. And he always makes me feel good. He never makes me feel like I have a stupid question or like I'm wasting his time or that I can't ask something. Like, he has the best, what do you call it, bedside manner or something. Like, he's just so kind and so nice. And like, I feel like I could ask him anything or tell him any of my concerns and like not feel bad. Like, some doctors make you feel like that, or they're just, you know, they don't take the time to explain stuff, and he really puts my mind at ease. And I really couldn't picture this whole thing without him being in it. I'm just laughing real quick because I'm remembering how scared I was when I was like thinking that I didn't know what he was going to be able to do, but it's like he's like the best plastic surgeon ever and the best doctor ever, which makes you like the best ever, whatever. I'm just really thankful for him, for both of them. Like, nothing would be, they did it so good, needed each other. I needed both of them. And thank you guys for helping me get to them. So glad I didn't go to Mayo Clinic. That sounds like a nightmare and a half. Yeah, my nose, obviously, it's a little wide, but that's okay. I think in due time, everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to. But like the last few days, I can feel, what is it? It must be like my rib cartilage in there. But there's like, oh no, you just feel it. I wish it was a touch and feel. You could be like, but I can feel the pieces in there. That's crazy. So weird. A different nose. But I haven't had, well, I haven't really had a nosebleed in, I think a couple days after my first surgery, so I'm gonna say like May 20 something. And my gums haven't really bled that much. They bled the other day out of nowhere, like pretty bad. Not as bad as like a year ago bad, but pretty bad from right here. But I don't know if I like stabbed it or something. But mostly my bleeding has been gone, and I think it's just gonna keep getting worse, but not worse. Keep getting better. Good Lord, Jenny. I don't know. I'm just still amazed at this journey and like all the beauty and all the perfectness and all. Like, how is everything working out so good? It's like perfect. It has its imperfections, but it's still perfect. Kind of perfect. It's perfect, right? Okay. But I guess I can't say that. I can't sit here and say that like everything is perfect. Because some parts are hard. And that's okay, because like it's life, and life is hard. And I guess if I didn't share those parts of it, then it wouldn't really be like my full journey, right? Right. You know, I do have obviously my struggles, and I have doubts, and I have worries. And I guess I could share those. You know, it's hard and it's scary. Like, just like first thing that I think about is like the anesthesia, and that's just hard. You know, like I said before, like it makes me forgetful. It messes with just the way my body works and moves. I feel like it makes me nauseous for a long time. And just like the big part of it, like I said before, is just going in on the operating table and not knowing if you're going to wake up. I hate that part. I hate going into surgery. But then I always have to remember the one lady who told me you have to have positive thoughts. And I do, and I try really hard. But that doesn't mean that it's not still hard. I think it'll always be hard. This thing, he injected this, Dr. Weiner did, with something, the needle all the way down. I guess that's what has been bothering me most lately, is this scar. It just feels so tight and irritated and hot and itchy and burny, and it's just so sensitive. It's weird. Like, I don't know if it's the stuff working or like what it is, but it doesn't feel good. It's my face still feels like wax or something. Waxy, leathery. It's like partially numb, but if I touch it a lot, it hurts. My lip is just starting to get, like, I could feel this if I touch it lightly. Just starting to get feeling back, just in time for it to go get mostly removed. But I guess that was the plan the whole time, was to almost feel better and then go in for another surgery. So I guess that's not a big surprise. This part hurts, but they're cutting it out, so I should be happy, right? This is itchy, annoying, drives me crazy up in my head. It's like numb, hurts, lots lots of throbby pain. I don't know. But I know it'll go away, so I guess I'm not really complaining about it. I'm just telling you, like, what it is like. My ear still feels like it's not my ear. I guess up here, I actually can feel that right now. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But back here, like, it hurts to even touch it. It just feels dead or something. Like, it's not my ear. It's really painful. And then I have the suture line back there that just feels really crusty, and I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't feel good. I can sleep on this side sometimes, but I kind of like ball up my hand so nothing's touching it. It'll get better in time though. Yeah, and just like I said, my stomach before, just, I don't know. Like throughout the day, if I'm going walking and stuff, like I try not to complain about it too much, but my stomach is just bloated and uncomfortable, and I don't know, something's not working right. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it all just takes time to get back in its like natural groove of working right. So I'll give it a while before I super complain about it. Like I said, I'm scared tomorrow to get this cut off. Like before, they were just doing skin. So I feel like that's not as bad as what this is gonna be when they remove this literally whole thing, like, and then sew it together. That sounds painful and scary. But I guess they did remove my damn near my whole nose when I got through that, so I can get this right. If I look at it like that, then that doesn't sound so bad, but it's still scary. That sounds dumb, but I am so worried. Well, like, no, I don't know what I'm worried. Like, I'm worried, first of all, that I'll wake up and they'll say my lip's done and it'll still be huge, because I don't want a huge lip. And then I'm worried that if it's small, well, it's gonna be small, I'm pretty damn sure. But my teeth suck. I don't know if you remember this, but my teeth are freaking horrible. And it's just embarrassing to show people my teeth, so I feel like I'll just be like an anti-smiler for a while. Or maybe I'll just get the hell over it and smile anyway. I guess I can't really tell until it happens. There's just so many things always going through my mind. I wish there wasn't, but there is, so I don't know. I guess I'm worried about my teeth more this time, just because they look like shit. They're broken off and they look horrible, and I know it's going to take some time before they're able to get pulled. But the way people look at me now already sucks. Like, I hate it. And I feel like that'll just be another reason for everybody to look at me like that. Even worse, maybe. Like the other day, I had a really hard day because I was just being myself, walking around, and I just really noticed the way people look at me or act towards me lately, like especially in just the last month. It bothers me. Like, people literally stop and stare at me with like the grossest face ever. Like there's something completely wrong with me, or like I'm disgusting. And they don't even look away. Like they'll just stand there and do it. And then they'll like move away from you. Like it makes me feel like they're like, you don't touch me or something. And it makes me feel bad. Like it really does. It sucks. And some days I guess I don't care, or if affects me less. But then there's those days where it just bothers me. And it's hard like not knowing. Like I don't know how it's all gonna look in the end. I don't know if one day I'm actually gonna look like kind of normal. I hope so. But I guess nobody knows the future or how it's gonna go or how all the surgeries are gonna pan out. And then like it's weird. You can tell when people look at other people and they think that they're beautiful or just even normal looking, and then you can tell a difference in the way people treat you because you look different, and it's not freaking fair. That's what I think. It's stupid. It's dumb. Like I'm the same person as that person. We just look different. I don't think it's fair that people treat people like that. I don't know. I guess a lot of times I guess I just wonder like what everything would look like if my skin piece didn't die, and maybe I would feel a lot different about it then. Because like these didn't die, my nose didn't die, but this definitely died, and this definitely died. And I just remember seeing myself like come out of surgery in the recovery room. Like there was no swelling or bleeding or bruising then, and it just looked so amazing, and I was so happy. And you know, I'd be on a completely different stage if that happened, because I had to wait 6 weeks for this all to heal. And then I had AVM grow in my nose, and then I got a staph infection, or MRSA. I don't know what I had. They called it MRSA today. And then like, I don't know, ever since the AVM grew in my nose, I'm pretty sure that's why Dr. Kosh wasn't able to go in and thin my nose like he planned. Like they had to skip the second stage. So I just wonder, like, you know, like what would this look like? Would it be thinner? Obviously, if you would have thinned it, it would have been thinner. Or like if my lip didn't start going. Like you always wonder what is, I guess. I can't get stuck there because that stuff did happen. I guess everything happens for a reason, right? Right. And I have to remember that I always forget this. Like I even forgot it again until just now. So I need to like always remind myself that this isn't over yet. And we are still, whoever the hell is still, it's like an ongoing journey, and I might be in the middle of it, like it's not done yet. guess that still doesn't affect the way it makes me feel like in this moment, but I just have to know that it's gonna keep getting better. It's still just, I just wonder like if I'll look normal someday or if I'm always gonna look a little bit funky or whatever. I just don't know if people are always gonna look at me like there's something wrong with me, or if someday if it'll change. Should be rad. We'll see. I guess in reality, I just have to remember, like, because I even know this, that looks aren't important. I knew that. I just hate the way people treat me because of the way I look, I guess. But I guess screw those guys. And then the whole thing of it, though, like, I'm just getting better and better and healthier, and that is the main damn goal. I'm so ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't even care what happens as long as I wake up tomorrow from the surgery and I'm good. How about that? And from every surgery and be good. Right? Super thankful. Everyone has worries and doubts, and that's okay. It's completely okay. You're human, that's normal. But you just gotta keep focused on like the super important parts, which is obviously being here with my children and my husband and my family, like my whole family, my friends. Being able to be here like on this earth and wake up every day with them. That's the most important part. It is the ultimate part, like that's the best part. I have the best doctors, the best support team. And I thank you guys a whole bunch. Still a little weird to think that my lip's getting cut off tomorrow. It'll like be gone in 10 hours or something. It's freaking me out, okay? And then I think about it too, like all the little kisses that I gave my kids and the kisses that I gave Dustin. It's just like weird. It's like my kisser's gonna go away, but I'll have a new kisser. Right, the kisser. My kids, Marlena was really sad for a few minutes. I reminded her that I had surgery tomorrow. She just always gets a little sad faced. Sometimes she plans on crying, and she's a silly girl. So I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But Kaya, on the way home, she asked me, Mom, what are they doing in your surgery tomorrow? And I told her. And then she said, when you get home, I'll get you anything you need. I'll get you lemon water or taco sauce or anything you need. I don't know when the hell I ever use taco sauce or even really eat tacos anymore, but that was funny. I'm glad I have a taco sauce bringer, and lemon water sounds good. Oh no, I just talked my ass off and now I didn't even drink water before bed. Now I'm instantly thirsty. You know, like when you can't drink or eat, you're like instantly thirsty. I think I should drink some water. That makes me sad. Anyway, this is like the longest video in the history of videos, and I'm sorry. I'm always sorry. Thank you guys for everything, for listening to me babble. And when I feel better, I'll do a quick update if I know how to do that. Just so you guys can kind of see what's going on, how the surgery went, what it looks like. Like I said, if you want a quicker update, you can go to my Facebook page. My name on there is Jennifer Funk Hiles. I'll link it below. Thank you guys very much, and I love you, bye.